Okay, let's see what we have here today. So, I've been a very naughty little girl and I have not made a video. I've recorded some stuff, but I have yet to make a compilation of them all. I rather liked the style of the previous two videos where I talk like this and then you can see here what I'm talking about. So, I would like to continue in that vein. So, what I have done is mostly physical, and it's been 3 weeks, I think, since I filmed the stuff, but I was able to actually go out in the morning. It was like 6 a.m. or something, and I got a bit of a workout done. I tried a few different things and some of them worked and some of them didn't. And I was surprised by how decent my push-ups looked when I filmed them. So that was nice. We have this, I don't even know, is it a racetrack? You can call it a racetrack, I think, right next to us with tennis courts and this outdoor gym. And those places looked amazing. I even saw a tractor. I don't know what the tractor was doing with the racetracks, cleaning them maybe. So I even saw when the tractor was going back to sleep, it had its own, like, I don't know what it's called in English, container, shipping container. It has its own shipping container next to the tracks, so it can go and sleep there, so that's fun. And right after that, the next day, I went over to Mustikama and we swam there. It felt like a really bad idea at first, and I was with someone who was like, yeah, I will not be sorry if we don't go into the water today. And then after we went, he was like, man, I'm so glad you made me do it. Like, that was definitely the right decision. And I was like, yeah. But then after that, I kind of felt sickly, so that wasn't nice. I mean, the next day I woke up with a sore throat and stuff, so you win some, you lose some, hey. And I've been trying out this Fitness 24/7 gym, so I wanted to make Easton my primary gym, but unfortunately it has such small space that it would be the same difference as working out at home. For me, gym is the place where I go to wind down and have a little more space for my head. So that means that if I can't really stretch out with my whole body, it's not worth it, really. Although, I must say that Fitness 24/7 is only 20 euros per month, so that's very affordable. But still, Easton was a no-go. So I tried Mellonmäki, which is like 4 kilometers. Easton is only 3.5 kilometers or something. So it's not a big difference when you're going there by bike. Of course, by other transportation, it's a bit less nice because to Easton you can go by metro, but to Mellonmäki you have to take the bus. And the bus always takes longer, so unfortunately. But I went to Mellonmäki and the gym was fantastic. There was so much space there and I was really feeling at home, so that was nice. And I even had some funny moments in the locker room with some dreadlock girls, so that was nice. And I don't remember if I have anything else to say. Hey, I just filmed this video in Finnish and I'm already like, what was I supposed to say? So, this shirt, I actually made it. That's why it looks kind of wonky, but I'm very proud of how it looks. So it is actually a stolen design, if you want to say so. So I went to this internet place, and they had very cool looking shirts. I will of course link it. And unfortunately, I have a lot of fabric. I have all these machines, and I do not have money to buy new clothes, which means I will need to make clothes or sell all of the stuff. But I did actually like creating this. The hard part was that because it was made with the cover stitch and the serger, the serger left like this long tail, and I just weaved the tail into the seam. But with cover lock, it's like you have these threads hanging and you have to pull them to the wrong side, and then I usually just make a knot. I mean, it's supposed to not unravel, but I don't trust those things. No way, sir. I've had so many items of clothing that I've bought that have unraveled that I'm like not trusting that one bit. Okay, while we're on the subject of making clothes and sewing, I would like to introduce my bad behavior. So I bought this lovely piece of fabric, which is kind of thick. I wanted to make some hoodies out of it. So I bought it in 2 colors, thinking I would make a cool color blocked hoodie. And this is fabric I bought in the distinct mindset of I will sew these immediately. Like, I have a bit of a hoarding issue with fabrics, as you might know if you have watched any of my previous videos, and I ended up wanting to cull my fabric stash while simultaneously being allowed to buy more. So this meant that I was I made this rule for myself that I can only buy fabric if I have time to make it into a item of clothing, piece of clothing, in the next week or so. Like, if I can immediately start doing something, or I immediately know what I'm gonna do about it, then I can buy. Unfortunately, even though I know exactly, or maybe it's that I don't know exactly, I'm having second thoughts. I kind of want to make a crop type of hoodie, and I'm not completely sure how to color block. Like, do I want half of a sleeve being the other color? Do I want the color to go across? What do I want to do with it? So that's the main issue. And then after that, of course, drawing the pattern for it. This was actually a very easy thing to make, because once I'd figured out what type of pieces I want to make it out of, I could just cut it straight, because I didn't kind of need an actual pattern, because I used this other shirt that I have as a makeshift pattern, if you will, because it has the same thing. Like, this does not have a seam here, it's just a T-shaped piece of fabric, so it's very easy to replicate. And my precious, this is an amazing fabric. I will actually link the shop down below, and those other pieces were from Eurokangas, and they have this scrap heap pile, how do you say it? Like, you can buy kind of less expensive fabric because it's the end of a roll of fabric or something like that. So they sell them by the kilo instead of by the meter. metri. Hei, opetan teille suomea tässä samalla. Which means hello, I'm teaching you some Finnish here as we go along. So yeah, I think that might be it. I'm trying my hardest to make another video during the weekend because, well, obviously I already have the camera here. So that's one of the main issues I have with filming, is that the room is so small I can't kind of keep the camera equipment at hand at all times. I think I could squeeze it in there somewhere. I'm actually a crazy plant lady and I would like to add more plants here, so nothing will fit in this room in a moment. I went to Plantagen yesterday, which is a place where you can buy flowers or plants, and it was amazing and I wanted to take every one of them home with me. I'm such a plant mommy now. Which is funny because when I was younger I could not figure out how to keep them alive. But in any case, thank you so much for coming here, and I hope I will see you later as well. So please subscribe if you think you might enjoy me, and please leave a comment and a thumbs up. Bye.